Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Victoria. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some essential hair tips for wavy and curly hair. But honestly, anyone with any hair type can use these tips. But before I get started, make sure to like and subscribe. You guys already know the deal. Also, if there's a tip that I did miss in this video, make sure to comment that down below so we can share and get to learn more. If you guys know, my hair used to be very long and I did do a drastic cut. So I'm going to be sharing you the tips that I've been using to help my hair grow out and maintain it healthy. So let's get started. The first thing I want to mention is hydration is key. For me, what happens is towards the back of my hair gets so dry. So what I've been loving to do is at-home hair mask. I also love the little hair masks that come, you know, in the package and things like that. I'm going to list some down below, which I love. But there's nothing like a good at-home natural hair mask. It's also very affordable. So I like to use at-home hair masks like coconut oil or olive oil. Something to keep in mind is you need to know what your hair needs, if it needs hydration, more hydration or not. There's nothing better than an at-home hair mask. With the dryness of the weather, it's important to keep your hair hydrated. So doing these hair masks and also using hydrating shampoos and conditioners can really help you out. Okay, the next tip is to protect your hair from the sun. Something to know is if you're in the sun for a long time, the sun, like our skin, it can also damage our hair. So something I've been loving to use is a scalp and hair SPF spray. I love the one from Coola. It's SPF 30. When I recently went to Disney, I was spraying that everywhere. And just if I'm going to be out, I like to spray it in my scalp. And honestly, I don't even know why I didn't think about that sooner. But yeah, being in the heat, obviously, you know how you're always applying sunscreen on your face and on your body, you also have to take care of your hair. So use sunscreen. Okay, number 3 is to minimize heat styling. I know this is so hard because I used to iron my hair every single day, so I totally get it if it's a little bit hard. But one thing to know is if you are going to use heat, at least use a heat protectant. There's a lot of heat protectants that's like a leave-in conditioner and it has the heat protectant in it, so might as well use that to protect your hair. Also, when you're diffusing your hair, you are putting heat in your hair, so you must use that heat protectant to at least protect your hair a little bit. But another tip is to do heatless hairstyles. I have a bunch on my channel that you guys can go check out. I love doing these. If you're having a bad hair day, heatless hairstyle, pick it up. A lot of protective hairstyles as well can really help to minimize gravitating towards the hair tools. Number 4 is either using your fingers or a wide tooth comb while you're brushing your hair. This is going to allow to prevent breakage and damage and able to preserve the natural curl pattern that you have. You can get the wide tooth comb from a beauty supply store. The last time I went, I think it was like $1. Very affordable, but I really like to comb out my hair. What I usually like to do is whether I'm in the shower or once I get out of the shower, I like to use my wide tooth comb and brush out my hair. If you're in the shower, you can use like a conditioner, a leave-in conditioner to really detangle your hair. This actually moves into tip number 5, which is to apply a leave-in conditioner. I think I've shown this so many times on my channel, but I love leave-in conditioners. My 2 favorites right now are probably the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and then the Way leave-in conditioner. Those are my favorites. It's literally right here. I mean, Shea Moisture, I love, you guys. If I had to count how many times I've repurchased this, probably like way too many. But honestly, it's so good and I love to apply that once I'm styling my hair. It makes my hair feel so hydrated, and I do struggle with frizz and I feel like that does help me out a lot. So I like to use that. Number 6 is to avoid overwashing your hair. For me, I have to wash my hair around every 3 days, but if I can push it a little bit, I'll do that because washing your hair every single day is gonna strip of the natural oils. Don't get me wrong, I know when it's like smelling a little weird and you're like, it's time to wash your hair. then I totally get you. But really try to at least not wash your hair every single day, because that's really not good. By trying updos and protective hairstyles, you can wait some time for the next wash day. Tip number 7 is to sleep on satin or silk. I've been using satin pillowcases for the longest time, and honestly, you can even tell when you're using cotton that there's this friction that's going to create this frizz in your hair. So if you use silk or satin, it's going to reduce that, and then it's also going to reduce the breakage in your hair. Not only that, it's really good for your skin, but also just frequently washing your pillowcases is super important, because all the bacteria and things like that. Also, I didn't notice, but I'm so sorry about this little in the way. Hopefully it's not too distracting. Protect your hair when you're gonna get in the pool. Something that you can do when you're about to get in the pool is use a leave-in conditioner so that it creates a barrier in order for your hair and not to get damaged, since chlorine is so bad for the hair. But another tip that you can do is, as soon as you get out of the pool, the little showers that they have, make sure to rinse it off really quick, and then once you get home or anything like that, you just wash your hair. Okay, tip number 9 is to get regular trims. For me, I like to do every 3 months. I just see how my hair is doing, and then I just do a little trim. I know it's so hard. Let's say if you're trying to grow out your hair, to then cut your hair, but honestly, it's just gonna help you out a lot more, because then your hair is gonna grow out healthy, and then you won't have as many split ends. My final tip is to embrace protective hairstyles. I love doing braids and ponytails, because in the summer heat, sometimes my hair gets so frizzy, so I love doing braids and ponytails, as I mentioned. It really allows me to not put heat and embrace the protective hairstyles. These are all the tips that I wanted to share with you guys. Make sure to follow me on all my socials so you guys can see all the content that I post on my other channels. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and learned something from it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!